Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be on the Chevy square body horn grommet. This right here is your horn button. This is a 76 Chevy K20. This column should be used in all Chevys of this era, cars too, I believe. And this is how you are going to change a horn grommet because your horn's not working, your wiring is good, and your horn is good. Here's how to do the part in the column. As you can see, this one does not have an airbag in it. The ones that have an airbag are probably different. I don't know how to do these. Tools you're going to need for this. You're going to need a 90-degree angle pick and a screwdriver. Sure, you can use other things to substitute this, maybe a knife, but you're basically going to stick this in here, twist it a little bit to the side, and pull it out. All right, now that your horn button's off, it's going to look like this. You are going to take your Phillips screwdriver and, being very careful not to strip them, push down, preferably, well, actually, it won't really matter. My horn is working, but I just want to demonstrate this because this is an easy fix to a solution that can baffle a lot of people. You're going to unscrew all of these screws, putting them in there while trying not to lose them because my truck is kind of a mess right now. But basically, yeah, you're going to take all of these out. Again, this is something that, at least for this part, super easy. It might be harder if you're... Yeah, so it is working. Disconnect the battery there. But you get the idea. Keep unscrewing that. Then you're going to pull this piece out. And that screw stays in there just like that. Next up is this little thing. This thing will go in and out, and when it touches, when it makes contact, it lets your horn know that it's time to beep when you push down on the button. This pesky little piece right here is your horn grommet. In order to get this out, you can use your 90-degree angle pick, but I'm actually going to use a different size pick. I'm just going to push it down. As you can see, there is right in there, there's a little tab, and you're going to need to align them in order for this to come out. There's a spring back there. Now you can buy these, they're called horn grommets. You can buy them on Rock Auto, and they're not very expensive. I want to say they're under $5. So you take your old spring out, make sure it's not rusty in there. Mine is nice and brassy, just as it should be. Then you're going to put your new spring back in. You're going to put your horn grommet, and you might have to trim it a little bit. But you're going to put it in. As you can see how there's that little tab? That little tab goes on the side with the slot. So I'm going to push that in. I'm going to apply pressure with my finger, and then I'm going to use the pick to rotate the little plastic black sleeve. That's not working. I think I'm just going to set the phone down for a second. And there you go. It's back in. All I needed to do was simply just push that down and slide it over to the side so it's hooked over there. Now that this thing, see how it springs? It's exactly how you want it. Now you're going to take this piece, and you are going to make it so that there's two sides to this piece. One side you can push in if it's over something, and it'll pop back out. The other side, it's already pushed in. So you're going to want it so that you can push it in. Push in the center, that is. And you are going to set this in here with the holes lined up as they are. Then you're going to take this piece right here. There's a notch cut out of it. That notch goes at the top of your steering wheel, or the point. That is going to go in just like that. Grab your screwdriver and start tightening. Don't over tighten it. Next, you're going to take your other two screws and literally just do the same thing you just did. Put those in. And then I would say tighten it, and then tighten them all, and then back it off a little bit. I'm just going to back it off like a quarter turn. I don't want it to become too loose, but I also don't want it to be too tight. Then I'm going to put my horn button on. I'm going to reconnect the battery. I should mention, disconnecting the battery to begin with is probably a good idea. You can test it without the battery. It does push in and it pops right back out. Let's see if it stays off though. I have this nice little thing to turn here, but you can also just physically disconnect it with a wrench or socket, or depending on the system you have. All right, time for the moment of truth. Let's see. Yep, it works. And that right there is how you replace a Chevy horn grommet from around the 70s, at least, probably more. But that is a very, very simple way, and those do go bad. So again, easy fix. Literally all you need is a screwdriver, probably a some kind of socket for your battery, and a pick. Well, in this case, 2 picks. Super easy, totally better than paying $200 an hour shop time. If that doesn't work, well, what is this? It took less than 8 minutes and cost less than $5. Well, that's all. If you have any other video ideas, please let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.